What's going on? This is Soul Horse Song here at Ring Lords Vale Tudo and CageSideMMA.com. I had a special request from my friend Theodore Smith from Connecticut. He said that he was a big, strong guy, but for whatever reason he didn't feel like his punches had the snapping power. It was more of a pushing power on his punches, so he was asking us for some tips on how to be a more powerful puncher with knockout power. All of my guys at Ring Lords, all of my fighters have won a fight, if not multiple fights, by knockout or TKO. We practice a lot of special techniques, but really the basic technique, I'm going to give you 3 tips on how to improve your punching power, really for any kind of combat sport, boxing, kickboxing, or MMA. Okay, the number one thing that you want to remember is speed kills. Okay, basic physics is mass times velocity is equal to momentum, which is where all your punching power is going to come from. So you can be a big, strong guy, but if you're just throwing like that, it's not going to do any real damage because it's not fast enough. Think about if you have a Mack truck that's going 10 miles per hour and runs into a brick wall. It's going to do some damage. Think about a Honda Civic going and hitting the same wall at 100 miles per hour. I guarantee you that wall is going to be gone. Okay? So really work on making your punches fast. You can do that by hitting the bag with heavier mitts, like 16, 18 ounce gloves, or just doing shadow boxing with some free weights. So every punch that you throw, make sure that it's fast. You want to get it there as quickly as possible. Okay? That's going to make you a hard puncher. Okay? Number 2, make sure you use your whole body when you throw your punches. Okay? A punch does not come from the arm. This is not a good punch. It's going to hurt, sure. But I want every punch you throw to be a knockout punch, a killer punch. Okay? So when I throw my 2, for example, I don't throw it with my arm, I throw it from my hips, my heel, turning my shoulder over, keeping my other hand up as hard as I can, my whole body behind it. And that's going to do some real damage. Again, throw my whole body behind it. Same thing when I throw my 3, I don't want to just throw it here as a hard punch, but not a knockout punch. Throw a knockout punch, I want to turn my whole body. Keep my shoulder up, my elbow up. Okay? Last tip that you can use, you always want to think about throwing multiple punches. One punch, a lot of times, isn't enough to finish a guy. Okay? So you want to hit him with 2, 3, 4 punches. By the time the 3rd or the 4th punch hits him, he should be gone. If you think about some of the best knockout artists in boxing, Roberto Duran, Mike Tyson, Pacquiao, all those guys throw a lot of punches. It's not one big punch that knocks him out, it's the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th punch. So when you're throwing your combinations, I'll give you a 2, 3, 2, 3 for example. Use your whole body and make sure that each punch, as it goes out, is coming back just as fast. Okay, that snap, like a rubber band, is also going to do a little bit more damage than just thudding into your target. Okay, so bring the punch back quick. Put your whole body into it. Throw it hard, just like that. Okay. Follow those 3 tips, make it work for you today, and work on that power punching.